and a very good afternoon to you from Horsens, Denmark for the BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2026. We're coming to you from this beautiful coastal city in the East Jutland region of Denmark, and the city, of course, hosting the first major event of the year, the 2 weeks that we are here in Denmark. We're, of course, into day 3 of the action, thick into group stage action, that is, at the Forum Horsens. Focusing on court 2 today. And, well, as you see there, the first 6 days is all about group stages. There are 4 groups of 4 teams in both the Thomas Cup as well as the Uber Cup, and they will be playing through the first 6 days. Then from day 7 onwards, it will be the knockout stages, quarterfinals on 7 and 8, semi-finals on day 9, and of course, the grand prize will be fought for on day 10 on finals day. But we've got some way to go to finals day. Right now, it's all about the Uber Cup Group D that you see there. Thailand, Korea, Bulgaria, Spain vying for spots in the quarterfinals. The top 2 teams will go through, and as you see there, Thailand, who played earlier, they have pretty much secured their spot in the quarterfinals with 2 wins. They have 1 more tie to play, but right now they're looking good to go. The match we're going to focus on is the Asian women's team champions versus the European women's team's champion, that is Korea versus Bulgaria. That's the match that's coming up on court 2. As you see there, Thailand 5-0 winners in their Group D clash earlier against Spain. So they've got 2 wins in 2. Korea looking to make it 2 wins into themselves. Team Korea, who were 2022 Uber Cup champions. You see there a 10-woman strong team. It is their 22nd appearance in this tournament. And the Korean squad, 8 of these 10 players that you see on your screen were from that 2022 winning team. So, not surprisingly, they are one of the favorites to win this tournament. Team Bulgaria, back in the Uber Cup for the first time since 2016. And as you see there, it's a smaller team, 6 players altogether, but some fabulous performances already, as we saw from Kaloyana and Nalbantova, as well as the Stoeva sisters. They won their matches against Thailand, but unfortunately Bulgaria went on to lose that 2-3 in the first round of matches. But this is a strong showing from the Bulgarian squad, who upset the odds by winning the European Women's Team Championships and deservedly won their spot, or found their spot, here in Horsens for the Uber Cup. Bulgaria and Korea, the order of play, as you see, will be interesting. Na-eun versus Kaloyana Nalbantova will be the first women's singles match. Na-eun is the woman to beat on the elite circuit in badminton. She is the world #1, and Nalbantova looking to upset the odds. Following that is the second women's singles match, and Yu-jin, who was such a crucial player in the 2022 winning cup run for Korea, she will take on Gergana Pavlova in the second winning singles. The reason that that's being played is because Pavlova is in action in the women's doubles later on. And then we'll have the first of the women's doubles, Baek and So-hee, your champions from the World Tour Finals at the end of last year. They take on the Stoeva sisters, a top 10 women's doubles pair from Bulgaria. We'll have women's singles after that, and Kim Ga-ran will have a go as she takes on the courts at the Uber Cup for the first time, and she will take on a 15-year-old Elena Popivanova, the youngest member of this squad. And we'll end the day's play with Na-eun and Kim Hye-jeong taking on Pavlova and Svetlana Popivanova in the last of the women's doubles. That's the order of play. That's the lineup for today. As you see, Korea fielding still a strong team, ensuring that they secure their place in the knockout stages. A win today will certainly do that. Na-eun leading the charge once more. such a popular figure. As you see her making her way down the stairs to some loud cheers. She is loved everywhere she goes. She has made such an impression on world badminton and world sport in general. And, well, everywhere she goes, the crowds turn up to see her. Korea, of course, having beaten Spain 5-0 in the first round outing, will look to make it another clean sweep against Bulgaria. But this lady, Kaloyana Nalbantova, will certainly have something to say about that, because she upset the odds in her previous round 1 match by beating Ratchanok Intanon, and will be looking to make it 2 big scalps in a row. Can she do it? Of course, Ratchanok was her first top 10 scalp. Can she take out the world #1? That is a question. Making her Uber Cup debut is Nalbantova. So what a big moment for her to take on the world #1 in this match. I'm sure there's a part of her that's nervous, but there's also a part of her that's relishing the challenge. You see her make her way onto the court. Well, these two have met once before, and it's Se-hyeong, unsurprisingly, who leads the head-to-head one-zip. They met at the Paris Olympic Games in 2024 in the group stage, and it was Se-hyeong who won that 21-15, 21-11 in a Group A match. But Nalbantova has certainly risen up the ranks since 2024. She was a crucial part of Bulgaria winning the European Women's Team Championships. She can certainly create waves here as well. I'm sure Se-hyeong is expecting no less. Se-hyeong, world #1, recently crowned Asian champion as well. And what a moment that was for her in Ningbo to win the Asian Championships and complete the Grand Slam in badminton. Korea Grand Slam becomes the first Korean and second woman ever to do it. 24 years of age, plenty of badminton ahead of her from Gwangju, South Korea. As I said, world #1, she got there first in August of 2023. And what is very impressive is that she has a 22-1 win-loss record this season. Just the 1 match loss, and if you remember, that was the All-England final that she lost. Beat Clara Azurmendi in the first round outing. 21-14, 21-11 in 30 minutes. A solid performance in her first outing at the Uber Cup this year. And, well, looking to continue that win streak, of course, against Nalbantova. But just going back to that 1 loss against Wang Ji in an epic final at the All England Championships. Wang Ji finally getting the breakthrough in that match, winning it 21-15, 21-19, and handing Se-hyeong her only loss. Kaloyana Nalbantova, 20 years of age, from Pavlova in Bulgaria, 49th in the world, which is her career best ranking. She got there just this month. Has a win-loss record of 12-6, which is 67% matches won. Not a bad season at all. And that epic win you see there against Ratchanok Intanon, winning it 21-23, 21-14, 24-22 in 75 minutes. It was such a huge win. As I mentioned, beating the #7 in the world, her first top 10 victory. Latif Johari is your umpire for this match from Indonesia, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Fabio Beto of Italy. They are your officials, and we'll get this match underway very, very soon. Se-hyeong has had a terrific season, already won the Malaysia Open, the Indian Open, the Asian Women's Team Championships, as I said, as well as the Asian Championships Gold very, very recently, where she avenged her All England loss against Wang Ji, winning that in 3. Well, it's an exciting matchup, probably the matchup of this tie. This one and that women's doubles clash between Baek and Lee and the Stoeva sisters are the ones that Bulgaria will be hoping to create and ruffle some feathers
Ready?
So,
Ladies
Nalbantova to
and
serve
gentlemen,
in this
on
first
my
match.
right, Korea, represented by Hye-jeong. And on my left, Bulgaria, represented by Kaloyana Nalbantova. Bulgaria to serve, level, play.
Oof. Looking for the kill, the backhand kill. She makes a mistake. Nalbantova. This gives you an idea of what the pressure must be like for the 20-year-old taking on a mammoth of the game. Lovely touch. It's called in.
To love.
So Na-eun, with that win in Ningbo where she beat Wang Ji, she has completed what we call the Grand Slam in Badminton Olympics, World Championships, Asian Games. Asian Championships was the only title that she was missing. And she got that this year.
3-love.
Becoming just the second woman in history to do so, which is really impressive. Carolina Marin was the first. Na-eun now the second, the first Asian woman to do so. Lovely hit. Catches the line.
Service over, 1-3.
Great placement from Nalbantova, gets herself on the scoreboard.
Thank you. Service over, 4-1.
Four 4-1 now to top player of the world. That was fantastic return. She read the serve really well. Nalbantova just hop over into the corner, catching Na-eun by surprise.
Service over, 5-2.
Well, it's her fifth Uber Cup appearance, Na-eun. First did it at 2018 when she was barely 16. And then 2021, 2022, and 2024. 2021, of course, was where she took on the mantle of being the #1 in women's singles. Hasn't looked back since. Low left again. Good judgment from
7-2.
the 24-year-old. Has always medaled with Korea in this tournament. In the past 4 appearances. Of course, the highlight being the 2022 gold medal. But also 3 semi-final finishes with Korea means it's 3 bronze medals. for An Se-yeong in the Yuba Cup. And just now easily finding her footing in this match. 6-point lead. She'll challenge it.
Korea challenges called out.
Must be feeling pretty confident about her chances in terms of her judgment of catching the line. But it was indeed out. So an unsuccessful challenge by An
Challenge
Se-yeong.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Serve-serve. 3-8. Play.
Well, against Ratchanok Intanon, Nalbantova played a very aggressive attacking game. So great grit, a tremendous grit. She'll need to tap into that here for sure. Brilliant. Clean attack.
Serve-serve. 9-3.
Assisting on attacking the backhand of Nalbantova. Landed in. She's got the line this time.
10-3.
And so it's business as usual for the world number one. 7-point advantage now. Beautifully struck.
11-3 interval.
And so she takes the lead at the break. 11-3 up, 8-point advantage in cruise control is An Se-yeong against Nalbantova. We have about 6 minutes of play in this women's singles tie, and it's An Se-yeong who's in control.
Part 2, 20 seconds. Part 2, 20 seconds. Se-yeong, new settle.
So both women quickly back on court after some words exchanged with the coaches. Can't imagine Park Ju-bong having much to say.
11-3. Play.
Played or made the perfect start. Able to completely nullify Nalbantova's attack, her pace, matching her easily, and taking the pace off in the end there. Landed in. Unlike her opponent, she's playing the lines to perfection. 10-point advantage now. Nalbantova
Serve
uses the entire length of the court
13.
with a cross-court smash. As well to set herself up by pushing on away and more closer to the right-hand side and opens that cross-court area up. Oh, nice. Lovely front court touches there. Good variety from Nalbantova.
5-13.
First time she's strung 2 points in a row in this opening game.
Serve 14-5.
Missed it.
15-5.
Looking for a little net roll, Nalbantova. Na-eun can be such a daunting opponent on the other side of the net. Whereas, especially at Nalbantova's age and the lack of experience, can get caught up with that. Even though she's got nothing to lose here. Missed it. So the errors coming a little too frequently at the moment from Nalbantova. Na-eun builds on her lead. In 2018, Na-eun played the third women's singles match. She played 4 matches and won all 4. Has a 14-1 win-loss record at the Yuba Cup. Catches the line again.
17-5.
Very nicely struck by Na-eun. Perfect placement. Doing everything right at the moment. Korean. Well, the one loss that she had in her Yuba Cup, which is 14-1. Very happy Team Korea, I must say. Kim Hye-jeong there with her ex-partner, Na-eun, who they paired together for some time a couple of years back. Of course, Kim Hye-jeong now a very successful pairing with Hye-jeong on the World Tour. Na-eun has recently partnered up with Lee Yeon-woo as well. So some really solid senior names in that Korean team. That was a wayward shot from Nalbantova, hunting those big smashes, trying to catch the lines, and that's a huge risk. That time it did not pay off. Yeah. Uncharacteristic error.
6-18.
So in 2018, when she played the third women's singles, she played 4 matches, she won 4. In 2021, she played the first women's singles, Na-eun, and won 3 of 3. It was in 2022, when she was playing the first women's singles, she played 5 matches, won 4, and then if you remember, the 2022 final, she lost to Chen Yufei in the first women's singles, and that has been her only loss in the Yuba Cup, because in 2024 she won 3 of 3 as well. Lovely play. Backhand nudge into the
20,
backcourt.
game point
Again,
6.
able to just use the lightest of touches, pops the shuttle over to the backcourt, and it's multiple game point opportunities for Na-eun.
Service over, 7-20.
It's more the net just coming in the way. A little shake of the head from An. Haven't seen too many of those kind of mistakes, but I think she's just trying to do things differently. Has the opportunity to get a little bit more creative, test a few more shots, because the scoreline is all in her favor. Yeah, brilliant change of pace. First a flatter forehand to set things up, and then goes for the smash right down the line. And she's taken the opening game 21-7. You see that again. It was a flatter forehand that upped the tempo, and that set up the smash for Na-eun there. And then she gets that perfect lift to put it away. So 21-7 in 15 minutes. It's Na-eun who's in the lead.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Ready for game 2.
Second game.
After Na-eun easily took the opening game 21-7 in 15 minutes.
Play.
She'll be looking to wrap things up here against Nalbantova in the first women's singles and give Korea the big advantage, the opening advantage. Nice low serve.
One love.
So confident, Na-eun. Doesn't get easily rattled. Doesn't show it either. Nalbantova, on the other hand, a mammoth task here. Goes for the body shot.
Love.
She always had an uphill task, taking on a player 48 places above her on the top of the world rankings, but now a game down. The task has gotten harder. The hill has gotten bigger. Oh, late decision.
Service over, 1-2.
You have to get used to the conditions, because previously Nalbantova was struggling to make the back line in the opening game. And Na-eun has to just readjust that judgment call. Super. Puts it away with ease.
3-1.
Well, Nalbantova's last tournament was the European Championships. And she got to round 3 before losing to Line Højmark Kjærsfeldt in 3 games, though, 21-19, 17-21, 21-16. Her best finish, of course, being the gold with Bulgaria, the European Team Championships in Istanbul. She won all her women's singles matches. And there were 4 in total. 2 of them were against higher ranked opponents, and she beat them both. Talk about Neslihan Ayrin and also Kjærsfeldt in the final. It's the longest rally we've seen in this match so far. Lovely pickup. Nice change of direction with the softer drop. Well, the persistence pays off there for Nalbantova. She stayed in the rally. She matched Na-eun shot for shot, and she's leveled the score in game 2, something she wasn't able to do in game 1. It's a much better response from Nalbantova here. Nice soft touch. Missed it. It's the right idea. But Na-eun was prepared for that next shot. That's a nice return. Well read.
Serve 4-all.
Just able to see that empty part of the court. Have the awareness to put it away. Nalbantova. Missed it. Well, she's got to keep those errors down.
5-4.
Can't give away too many points to Na-eun, who's already on top of her game. Those kind of errors almost feel like cheap points given away after having worked so hard to get back to 4-all. Nice, really nice. Great net exchange. Terrific work by Nalbantova there. Showing soft hands at the net, Nalbantova. Just wide. And then Nalbantova's done a good job to put some pressure on Na-eun in the second game. This is really good from the young Bulgarian. Far better, far better. Lovely shot
7-5
from Nalbantova. The drop shot. A little bit of deception on it with the turn of the racket. We've seen a couple of points now where Nalbantova has shown tremendous skill and control. First with the net exchange, now from the backcourt. This is why she's quite so exciting to watch. Just not quite consistent enough yet.
All.
Yeah, another error at the net. Na-eun's right back in it. Takes the
8-7.
lead. Nalbantova is just got to be careful not to lose that fight. Saw her come right back into the second game and give Na-eun a little bit of a run for her money. Because Na-eun will certainly up the ante now, just
9-7.
like that. Look at the angle on the smash. See that again. Lift came at a great angle. Nalbantova realizing that maybe that wasn't quite the shot she should have gone for. Na-eun now 4 points in a row from 7-9 down. 5-7 down. She's now 10-7, 5 in a row. Wide. That's another wayward hit from Nalbantova under pressure. She makes a mistake again, and it's Na-eun who has the 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval. She's got a game as well as 4 points ahead.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
(11-7) in favor of Na-eun in game 2. She's on a
11-7.
6-point run here.
Play.
5-7 down against Nalbantova. Position I'm sure she didn't expect to find herself in, but has really taken charge since. Nice pickup. It's a good save from Na-eun to keep the rally going. And tremendous backhand. Nalbantova running out of options there. Na-eun with a lovely save. Able to keep pace with Nalbantova in that rally, and then just forces the error out in the end. Setting herself up for the smash. Goes wide. And well, Na-eun not giving her much court or room to play with. 12-7. Good save. Still going. Yeah. It was a good save at the front court, and then she put a fantastic effort to keep the rally going.
Wipe card, please.
And Na-eun tried to push the shuttle behind her.
So-hee. Se-yeong, So-hee, white. Line judge, line judge. Thank you.
Good judgment from An Se-young.
Serve server 13-8.
Well, a couple of errors again from Nalbantova. That just gives An Se-young plenty of space and time, as well as just the cushion of having a 6-point gap. Nice shot. Yeah, perfectly put away
15-8.
by An. Just guiding that backhand into the corner. Change of pace on that time, keeps the exchange as flat as possible. Brilliant. Easy pickings
17
for the world number 1 now. Gets the lift she wanted. Look at the angle on the smash. 9-point lead, just
serve server 9-17.
brought to an end there. She had won 11 of the last 12 points before this.
(10-17).
Maybe a little too eager to close out this match, An Se-young. Stuck in her position there. Wonder what the hesitation was about.
11,
midway through the
17.
rally. Just kind of didn't move. And it's just given Nalbantova 3 straight points. That
Serve server 18,
shut out
11.
any hopes Nalbantova had. Three points away now is An Se-young for another big victory. On long.
19-11.
She's had moments and opportunities, but not enough, Nalbantova, to really trouble An Se-young.
Serve server
Backhand lift gone long.
12-19.
As soon as she changed direction, was forced to change direction because An Se-young was covering her backhand really well.
12.
The error was drawn, and now it's 8 match points for An Se-young of Korea. And she does it as Nalbantova sends the shuttle into the net. She secures it on the first time of asking and puts Korea ahead, which is what her team and her nation and a lot of the badminton fans in the world expect her to do. She went about her business with ease.
Match won by Korea, 21-7, 21-12.
Soft challenge, the potential challenge that Nalbantova would bring to the court. Never really got going, the 20-year-old Bulgarian. And it's Hye-jeong who gets a straightforward win in the end in 35 minutes, 21-7, 21-12. Puts Korea 1-0 up. City of Horsens, host of the BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2026. As you see there, lots of art and sculpture donning different corners and parts of the city. It's beautiful to walk around. It's a lively little place in Denmark. And well, we've had a lively start from Team Korea as Hye-jeong beat Kaloyana and Nalbantova in 35 minutes in straight games. It'll be time for the second women's singles to get underway. Yu-jin taking on Gergana Pavlova in the second women's singles match of the day. The reason why we're playing the second women's singles is, of course, because Pavlova will also be involved with the women's doubles later on in this tie. But all eyes now on Sim Yu-jin, who was the heroine of Korea's 2022 Yuba Cup win against China in the final. And she'll be looking to repeat those heroics again in 2026. A former top 10 player, of course, is Sim Yu-jin. Haven't seen as much of her as we'd have liked to this year, but no doubt that Korea are happy to have her back in the mix, in the squad. Following down those stairs is Gergana Pavlova, who has a big task ahead of her to not only take on a much higher ranked player, but also try and put Bulgaria on level scores with Korea. 22-year-old Pavlova is more than 150 places below Sim Yu-jin in the world ranking, so you can imagine how big a moment this is, how big a task this is for Pavlova. This will be their first ever meeting between Sim and Pavlova, as Korea and Bulgaria have never faced each other in the Yuba Cup before. Bulgaria, as I mentioned, only 2016 was a Yuba Cup performance, and Korea was not in their group then. This is their first meeting between these two nations in this tournament. Seeing the coin toss. Gergana Pavlova, 22-year-old right-hander from Bulgaria. She's currently ranked 177 in the world. You see there, reached as high as 142, so she's broken into the top 150 before. That was in September last year. Has a win-loss record of 9-5 in 2026, so she's won 64% of her matches. Last tournament that she was involved in was the Malta International in the Future Series, and she lost in the semi-finals there to Hungary's Kaloyana. Her best finish this year, of course, is winning the European Team Championships with Bulgaria. And that, she faced Pompawi Chochuwong in their tie against Thailand in the round one, and it was a 35-minute match that Chochuwong won 21-16, 21-6 against Pavlova. And while Sim Yu-jin is not as highly ranked as Chochuwong, she has been, as I mentioned, a top 10 player and is someone who is extremely dangerous, especially in team tournaments. From the capital, Seoul, she's currently ranked 20 in the world, but last year in October she was world number 10. Has a win-loss record of 3-3, 50% matches won, and this is what I mean about she hasn't been around the circuit this year as much. Only 6 matches played, only 3 tournaments played. Last event was the Asian Championships, and as you see there, she was not picked for that match against Spain, so this is her first Yuba Cup outing in 2026. She'll be looking to certainly make an impression. You saw there Paul Marco de Kuiper from Netherlands in the umpire's chair, and Remy Beaulieu of Canada in the service judge's chair. Yeah, so her first Yuba Cup outing this time around. She is very familiar with this tournament and what it takes to win it. This year she was at the Asian Championships in Ningbo just 2 weeks ago, and she got to the semi-finals and lost to her countrywoman, Na-eun, 14-9, but she held on to that bronze medal that she had also won in 2025 at the Asian Championships. Before that, she'd only played 2 events, and that was the Malaysia Open at the start of the year and the All England Championships that was in March. And both those times she lost in the first round.
On my right, Bulgaria, represented by Gergana Pavlova. And on my left, Korea, represented by Yu-jin. Bulgaria to serve. Lovo.
So it'll be Pavlova who serves. It just moves
Serve is
her
over.
opponent around with ease.
1
There,
love.
Yu-jin.
Love.
Yeah, nice drop shot to drag Pavlova forward,
love.
and then again just pushing her back into the corner, just moving her opponent around at will at the moment, Yu-jin.
For love.
And this is exactly the start she would have wanted. Good rally this, and a lovely point. The flatter.
Serve is over.
Cross-court forehand.
1-4.
Doing the damage there.
Serve is over. 5-1.
Not too troubled at the moment, Sim. She apologized straight away as the net also gives her a helping hand. And just like that, a 5-point advantage. It's pulled in.
Serve is over. 2-6. Serve is over. 7-2.
Right now, Yu-jin is just going about her business, getting used to the conditions of the court.
Serve is over.
Adjusting her game.
3,
It is her first
7.
time out at the Horsens arena. Forum Horsens.
Serve is over. 8-3.
Brings it down with ease. A misjudgment
9-3.
from Pavlova there as the shuttle catches the line. Lovely.
10-3.
See that again. Low serve, forces a lift, and cross-court, slower drop to the mid-court. So it's easy pickings for Yu-jin at the start of this women's singles encounter against Gergana Pavlova. 11-3 up in just 3 minutes played. 4 minutes, I beg your pardon. 8-point advantage for Sim.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 3. Play.
It's gone long.
12,
Pavlova really
3.
struggling here. Spent a lot of her young career playing the Future Series and International Challenger circuit, so it's a very different standard and level that she's having to face now in the Uber Cup, playing some of the best players in the world.
13, 3.
Sim Yu-jin is just making short work of her opponent.
Fourteen, 3.
That's now 6 straight points for Sim. So 7.
Service over.
Judgment from Sim Yu-jin there. Rare
14.
mistake.
Five, 14.
Well, she's just got to be careful that she doesn't sort of fall into any kind of complacency here, Sim Yu-jin, because it's not really been a test for her yet. That's wide.
Service over. 15, 5. $16-5.
Well, this was always going to be a difficult attempt for Pavlova. And right now she is being
17-5.
not only outplayed, but she's letting her nerves get the better of her. 17-5. I missed it.
Service over. 6-17.
Fourth Uber Cup appearance for Sim Yu-jin, 2021, 2022, and 2024. Previous editions.
Service over. 18-6.
She too has a terrific record in this tournament. It's 11-1. Wins to losses.
19,
get it over.
6.
It's now 2 points away from taking the opening game. Yep, they're happy. Jeong Na-eun a little bit shy with those moves.
Korea challengers called out.
Just challenge that. It's called out. Did look out. No,
Correction in
got the right challenge there. Well spotted by
20
Sim Yu-jin, and it's
game point,
multiple game
6.
points here for the Korean
play.
with a really good challenge. Good movement again. Great rally this. But Sim Yu-jin delivers on the first game point
won by
opportunity with
Korea,
a delightful
21-6.
slower drop shot on the mid-court area, going cross-court that time again. That was by far the best rally we've had in the opening game. Pavlova trying desperately to stay in, but Sim Yu-jin in complete control, it'd be fair to say, and she takes the opening game 21-6. And has made a strong start here to her Uber Cup campaign. Sim Yu-jin, 10 minutes played in the opening game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Well, unsurprisingly, there wasn't much to be said between Sim Yu-jin and her coaches. It's been a perfect start for the 26-year-old Korean.
Second game, level.
Pavlova having to go back to the drawing board and find a way past her nerves, change her game plan, because Sim Yu-jin pretty much picked up where she left off in the first game. Well, I was looking at Sim Yu-jin's Uber Cup record. We talked about the fact that she's played in 3 previous editions in 2021. She played 3 group stage matches.
Service over. 1-2.
And won all 3 in straight games against French Polynesia and Egypt, and then Chinese Taipei as well.
Service over. 3-1.
Even though she was selected to play in the lineup for the quarterfinal and semifinal, she did not have to play the match. Korea bowed out in the semis in the end against Japan. Error again at the net.
4-1.
And then in 2022, she played 4 matches in total. She won all 4, 3 group stage matches against America, Canada, and then India. And then, of course, the final, the very famous match against Wang Ji as a 3rd women's singles. And Sim Yu-jin came through that one.
Service over.
28-26, 18-21, 21-8. Epic final that was. Korea went past China and lifted the trophy.
Service
Great
over.
top shot.
5-2.
Right in front of Pavlova. Change of pace from Pavlova. She's trying to up the tempo here. Sim Yu-jin has been very good with the slower paced exchanges.
5.
This is a good little run. charging forward to kill the point off. Sim Yu-jin saw an opening and took it. 6-3 now. Trying to do the high clear on the back court. And then again,
7-3.
just gets favored by the net. We saw her get the net roll in the opening game, and then Sim Yu-jin taking a chance with the flatter forehand from the backcourt. She gets it over, clipping the tape. That's much more better, much more assured. 5-point lead now. Well, it's pretty much business as usual. We saw her do a similar start in the opening game, and now here in game 2 as well. Called in, she'll challenge
Korea
it.
challenges.
She seemed quite sure that was out. Decided to leave it. Well, she's very good with a challenge at 19 in the opening game, which brought about her game point. Can she make it 2 out of 2? Yes, she can, because it's got the line. So
Challenge
another
unsuccessful.
great challenge from Sim Yu-jin.
One challenge remaining. Serve is over. 4-9. Play.
I beg your pardon, that was an unsuccessful challenge. It was called in. She challenged it.
Serve is over.
So she has one challenge remaining.
10-4.
Sorry, miss read that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia.
Serve is over. 5-10.
Right now, it's about just getting her own points for Pavlova, because the points she's getting now is from the errors of Sim Yu-jin. She's got to find some winners here.
Serve is over. 11-5.
Well, she gets
interval.
there in the end, 11-5. 6-point advantage, Sim Yu-jin. She has, again, just taken control of this match in the second game as well. Just 18 minutes played.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. $11-5.
Ready to
Play.
resume game 2, 11-5 up. Sim Yu-jin has a 6-point advantage. Pavlova looking for a winner, something she hasn't found in recent exchanges. It's been Sim Yu-jin, who's shown
12-5.
terrific skill and quality in her shot making. She continues to do so. See that again, a little pop over forces Pavlova to lift.
Serve is
better.
over.
That is
6-12.
much better from Pavlova playing the front court.
Seven, 12.
Missed it. That's 2 straight points for the first time for Pavlova in this second game. Just gotta try and close that gap even more. Nicely put away.
Serve is over.
Well within the lines of the court.
7.
See that again. Has been looked effortless with those slower shots, the softer touches. Sim Yu-jin, lovely control. Hold in again, catches the line. And so now 7 points ahead is Sim. Change face that time.
7.
Flat, straight forehand.
Serve is over.
She's going to try and do more of that. Move her opponent around, drag her forward there, and then finds the back space or the back court quite easily. It's good play.
Serve is over.
Those drop shots have been quality from Sim. Well, back in 2024, she also played for Korea in the Yuba Cup. And that's when she suffered her first loss. Won all her group stage matches against Mexico, USA, and Denmark.
17-8.
And then won the quarterfinal against Chinese Taipei. But when it came to the semi-final, she was the #1 women's singles in that match against Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. She fell short in that match in straight games in the last edition. And that was her first loss in a Yuba Cup match, in a Yuba Cup tournament. To get back to winning ways here.
18.
10-point advantage now, Sim Yu-jin. Also playing in the #2 spot. In women's singles will be a little bit of a novelty for her. Played #3 earlier on.
Serve is over.
In previous Yuba Cup campaigns.
9-18. Serve is over.
So
19.
just 2 points away now is Sim. It's the front court that she's played extremely well, but also the lines.
20.
That one with a
Match
faster
point,
down the line
9.
smash was all about the placement, and she got it exactly right. Now multiple match point opportunities for Sim Yu-jin. Pavlova unable to get into double figures yet. And
Game.
that is a goal for another day as Sim Yu-jin puts an end to this match with ease. 21-6, 21-9.
Match won
Low
by
serve.
Korea. 21-6,
Pavlova unable to control
21-9.
her backhand. Gets the error instead. And so after 24 minutes, it's Sim Yu-jin who gives Korea a 2-0 lead. 21-6, 21-9. Koreans going about their business with calm and confidence. Coming up next, we move on to women's doubles and a tasty clash between Gergana, So-hee and Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva. That's what's coming up. Beautiful Horsens, Denmark, which has been the host city already for the 2026 Thomas and Uber Cup Finals for the last 3 days, and will continue to do so for another 7 days here, as we see the group stage matches getting well underway. This is now the Group D clash between Korea and Bulgaria in round 2. Moving on to the women's doubles next after 2 straightforward wins in the singles. It's Gergana and So-hee who are tasked with giving Korea the victory here as they take on Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva in the first of the women's doubles matches. They'd already secured a win against Spain in the first round, looking to make it 5-0 against Bulgaria as well. And the biggest challenge for Korea in this group will come from Thailand, and that'll be played, of course, in the next couple of days. This win here will certainly guarantee them a space in the knockouts. We wait for the players to take or make their way.
Please welcome the first women's double, Korea,
Oh, there's Gergana and So-hee carefully making their way down those stairs. And on to court 2. World number 3 pair, who will now look to secure this tie for Korea. And they will take on the evergreen Stoeva sisters, who know plenty about high-level matches and big-name opponents. Here to keep Bulgaria's campaign alive. There is no doubt that it's a huge task for them now to try and salvage something here, but we have seen them step up for the nation time and time again, being a crucial part of Bulgaria's European women's team's championship victory, gold medal. And of course, they are the only 2 players who were part of the 2016 Uber Cup campaign that Bulgaria were involved in. Been here before. It's been the first meeting between Baek and the Stoevas. Haven't met before,
Ladies,
but
we have a black or a red.
Lee So-hee has played them many times
Red your side, okay.
with her former partner Shin
Black
Sung-chan.
it is.
And if you
You want
look
to
at
toss.
that head-to-head between Lee and Shin,
Back to serve.
it stands
Who
at
is receiving?
8-2
Stephanie receiving. Which
against
side?
the
Okay.
Stoevas. And if the Stoevas had to go back and see their head-to-heads against other Koreans, they have beaten Baek before. And that was in 2022 when she was partnering Lee Yu-lim, Baek. And the Stoevas beat that pair at the World Championships in 2022 in the first round in straight games. Well, she's world number 3 right now, but as you see there, she and Lee So-hee were world number 1s not so long ago in October of 2024. This year they have a win-loss record of 12-4, 75% of matches won. Lee So-hee and Baek. Lee So-hee from Ulsan, South Korea. And of course, she is a huge fixture for Team Korea and has been for a long time, Lee So-hee. And you see there, they were rested in their match before against Spain. Baek and Lee. And this will be their first outing at the Yuba Cup against the Stoeva sisters. Gabriela Stoeva, 31 years of age, from Haskova, Bulgaria. As you see, they're ranked number 10 in the world with her sister Stephanie at the moment, but were world number 8 back in November of 2018. They too have been such huge fixtures in the women's doubles game for such a long time, and also extremely well to stay relevant and stay in the top, among the top 10 pairs in the world, which just speaks volumes of their ability and chances. And you see that they played Aimsard and Peo Sampran and won that match against Thailand 21-11, 15-21, 21-9 in 52 minutes. That was the only win Bulgaria had, or so, that was the second win Bulgaria had in that match against Thailand, because Nalbantova won the first women's singles and then the Stoevas won the first women's doubles, but they still went on to lose the tie 2-3.
Ready to play?
And that was a fantastic showing for Bulgaria against Thailand. Fabio Betto, your umpire from Italy, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Latif Johari. And they will be your officials for this match. Well, they'll have their work cut out, that's for sure, the Stoeva sisters. This pair is undoubtedly one of the hardest to beat on the women's doubles circuit at the moment, Baek and Lee So-hee. But they have had the better of Baek before, and maybe they can tap into that and find a way past the world number 3s. They're 12-5 in 2026 in win-loss. The Stoeva sisters, 70% of matches won. Looking to secure the 13th win of the year here. Last tournament was the European Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen,
for the Stoevas.
on my right,
And they came
Korea,
away with the gold medal. So the
represented
European
by
champions
Baek
looking
and Lee
to build
So-hee.
on this. It'll be Baek who says.
And on my
to
left,
get this
Bulgaria,
women's doubles underway.
represented by Gabriela Stoeva and Stephanie Stoeva. Korea to serve, Baek to Stephanie Stoeva. Love all, play. One low.
It's gone wide. But a little bit concerning about the strapping that we're seeing on Stephanie Stoeva's right knee. Whether that's a niggle she's carrying, how much that will affect her play. We've also seen Baek Hana's right thigh strapped up. And she's very careful coming down those stairs. Nice drop shot. of
Service over.
pace, with
1
flatter
all.
forehand. Stephanie Stoeva. It's the Bulgarians on the scoreboard, 1 all. Nice aggressive hitting by Stephanie from the back. Gergana defending extremely well there. Nice. Intercepted well in the front court by Baek.
Service
She did
over.
all the hard work there
2-1.
from both the front and the back. 2-1 now.
Service over. 2 all.
Was long with that. 2 all. Settling in now. Big
Service
lead.
over.
Again,
3-2.
good awareness shown by Gergana to intercept, go for the kill.
4-2.
In. Goes for the body smash. And
Service
despite
over.
Baek's best efforts,
3-4.
can't quite get out of the way. Stephanie Stoeva again taking a more aggressive stand in these exchanges. That is what she's got to do. Try and take the attack away from the Koreans.
Out. Service over. 5-3.
Gold medal in Huelva 2 weeks ago for the Stoeva sisters when they beat Ercitin and Inchi 11-17 in the final. Terrific win for them. They've
Service
also
over.
beaten a top 10 pair
4-5.
this year on the World Tour at the All England when they beat China's Li and Luo in the first round, 15-17. So they certainly are able to get the better of big names and higher ranked pairs. Very good reading of the game. Nice redirection.
20 seconds. Hold 1. 20 seconds.
Koreans still going with defense. And that time they were pushed a little too far. And that just
Service
tells
over.
you
6-4.
the story here where the Koreans are just unshaken when it comes to defending. 37-shot rally and they stood strong, held their ground. There's not much room for Stoevas to maneuver.
Service over. 5-6.
Couldn't
Service
quite get
over.
enough on that lift.
7-5.
So-hee was punishing with the forehand kill. 2-point advantage. Well, this is the longest rally we've seen so far, that's for sure. So-hee tries to out-muscle her opponents. Great work by all four players, but in the end, lapse of concentration means that Stoeva's forehand went right into the net. 56 shot that rally. Apologizes straight away because she did use the net to her advantage. Completely different strategy there with the short net exchange. It does well to cover the court, but in the end,
Service over, 6-9.
Finds it impossible to defend that smash. Came right at her. Body smash from Stephanie Stoeva. Lovely placement. That is terrific.
7-9.
Right between the sidelines.
Thank you.
2-point game.
7-9.
Long exchange. Nice change of pace from Stephanie Stoeva with the drop. Gergana also trying to mix it up. Yeah, right down the middle. Faster, flatter forehand.
Service over.
Does the damage.
10-7.
Doesn't allow the Stoevas to build on any kind of momentum. Low serve. No.
Service over, 8-10.
Harder and harder to defend, isn't it? From those steep smashes, the Bulgarian end. Two-point game.
Service
Nice,
over,
really
11-8
nice with the round the head.
interval.
Interception at the net. Gergana once more showing fantastic alertness in the front court. And that means that it is the Koreans, who go into the mid-game interval ahead 11-8. Finds a space between both her opponents, but lovely little shot from Gergana. So 3-point advantage. We've had 11 minutes of play.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Coach, turn to your chairs. Lee. 11-8. Play.
Very nice from Stephanie Stoeva, giving Gergana
9-11.
and Lee So-hee a taste of their own medicine. You see her move forward and then uses the lift to her advantage. Really nice work from both the Stoeva sisters, but Stephanie Stoeva showing again great alertness on court. Whipping forehands from Gabriela Stoeva.
Service over. 12.
Quite get the line
9.
there. So they hold on to a 3-point lead once more. Try to flick her. Yeah.
Service over.
Taking
10-12.
These two pairs. 3 of the 4 players on court have nearly 10 years of team championship experience. I'm talking about Lee So-hee and the Stoeva sisters. Having to dig deep there. She's drawn forward as well, Gergana. And then change of tactic.
11-12.
Lee So-hee on the backhand.
Gergana, thank you. Shuttle.
Great defense from Lee. Well, they're working extremely hard, and that time Stoeva has responded and rewarded to level the scores. 3 points in a row. I just feel that Baek and Lee haven't quite settled in yet. The Stoevas are taking full advantage, using these long extended rallies. Nice, put away beautifully.
13.
Right down
12.
the middle. Stephanie Stoeva again, using the base of the shuttle, placing it to perfection.
Service over, 13-all.
Change of rackets in the middle of the rally. Stephanie Stoeva doing well to hold court. Yep, gets out of the way.
14-13.
Stephanie Stoeva runs out of options there. And so the lead back with the Koreans. And this has been an evenly matched performance so far.
Play.
And we were also at the Asian Championships 2 weeks ago in Ningbo, but they had an early exit, a surprising early exit in round 2
Out.
to Pratiri and
Service
Ramadanti,
over,
17 and
14-all.
16. So they're not quite in their best form. See there, a service error. Well left.
Bulgaria
Out.
challenges. Called out.
So he kind of knew that was heading out. She communicated that with her partner. Bulgaria has decided to challenge.
Challenge
Unsuccessful.
unsuccessful. One
Challenge by the
remaining.
Bulgarians because
Service over,
that
15-14.
was
Play.
well out. Instead, they're down to one challenge in this opening game. Good recovery, but
16-14.
couldn't quite get it over. Didn't get control on the shuttle. Stephanie Stoeva, she was caught by surprise. 2-point advantage now.
Service over,
Using their steep angles
15-16.
to get the better of the Koreans time and time again, and it's working.
wipe the court, please.
Especially when they sort of go with the body shot as well, making it impossible to defend. It's a one-point game. They're right in it.
Thank you. Wait, Gabi. Play.
Defense versus attack as the Bulgarians really try to get on top of their opponents here. Change of pace now by Korea. And it's the Koreans who succeed in that grueling rally.
Service over,
From a defensive position into an
17-15.
attacking one smoothly. 2-point lead restored.
Lee, yes.
pops the shuttle over.
18-15.
Uses good control. Gergana, it's all about where she positions it. This is the biggest advantage they've had in a while. 3-point run. It was at 12-9 the last time they were 3 points ahead. Make that 4 and they've
19-15.
stepped on the pedal here. Two more points to take the opening game.
Out. Service over 16-19.
It's the second time that So-hee has made a service error. It's unusual. Great work by Stoeva for the backcourt. Lots of power and pace, but still not able to break through the Korean defense.
Service over. 20, game point. 16.
There was momentary lapse that caused the error, and it's 4 game points for Baek and Lee. Brilliant. Ooh, he's changed his mind.
Korea challenges called out.
Line judge changed his mind after calling it in first. He called it out, and Korea has rightfully challenged. Yeah, that was out.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge.
One challenge remaining.
Line judge getting it right in the end there, but
Service over 17-20. Gabi.
3 more game points in hand here, the Koreans.
Play.
6.5 hours of play. We finally concluded the match in court 1 between Indonesia and Thailand. The tie ended with a score of Indonesia 3 and Thailand 2. There'll now be a short break.
Solid in defense again. Both Lee and Baek absorbing the attack extremely well, as they have done throughout this opening game.
Game.
Well left. And Gergana,
First game won
right
by
at the
Korea,
end, decides to
21-17.
let the shuttle go. Goes long indeed. So 21-17 the opening game. 25 minutes. It was hard work, but they got there in the end, the world number 3s.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
So back on court, ready for game 2. As Baek and Lee
Second game.
put Korea in a
Love
very
all.
advantageous position by taking
Play.
the opening game, 21-17. Looking to close out this tie.
1 love.
And 2, and also an exchange give Korea the win in this Group D matchup. They're 1 game away from it. That was extremely hard to
Service
get out
over.
of.
1-all.
Coming at the feet of Gergana. Not easy at all. 1-all.
Two, 1.
It's clever play to put it towards the abdomen of Lee and Baek, or the lower body, because it's so much harder to then defend successfully while controlling the shuttle. It's gone well long, giving
Service over.
or
2
trying to
all.
give the Koreans a taste of their own medicine. The Stoevas try to defend their way through that rally, but couldn't quite keep it within the lines in the end. Excellent. This is very good rack. Really well thought out
Service
by
over.
the Stoevas.
3-2.
You just see the defensive shots before Stephanie Stoeva really steps up at the front court. Full stretch, makes the save, Lee, so he's still going. It's just wide.
Bulgaria challenges. Called out.
And they've challenged the call, but Lee So-hee, what fantastic skills. She was at full stretch making the save in the front court, and then still was able to get back into a defensive position to save off the body shot. As we wait for the challenge. Yeah, it is indeed out, so an unsuccessful challenge by the Stoeva sisters.
1 challenge remaining. Service over. 3-all.
3-all.
Play.
Start to game 2. Baek and Lee have had a decent run into this Yuba Cup. Apart from that Asian Championships in Ningbo, they of course won gold in the Asian Team Championships.
4,
The final
3.
of All England, where they were runner-up to Liu and Tan, and of course at the start of the year also the final of Malaysia Open, where they lost to Liu and Tan. Does well to cover the backcourt. Baek and Lee buying their time. It's called in, and one is
Unsighted.
actually unsighted on the line. The line judge who was right on the back line. Didn't quite see. It's on the line, and that's a good
Service
point
over.
for the Stoevas.
4-all. Play.
Back on level score. Good serve. Stoeva defending extremely well at the moment. Just for the lift again and again. Yeah, that was a poor decision by So-hee, and she knew it straight away.
5-4.
Looking to redirect. It was too short in the end. Yeah. And
Okay.
Stoeva is just punishing
Back, okay. Yeah, what
the
to court,
shot
please.
in exchange, but just feel that it's a poor choice of shots. Just trying to find a way past another arduous rally.
Gabi. Gabi, change the shuttle, please.
To the Stoeva sisters to take the lead once more. It's a lot
5-4.
tighter in the second
Play.
game. It's a must-win for the Stoevas, of course. Great work going on both ends.
Service over.
So-hee
5-all.
finds the breakthrough. She just tried to smash her way through that point and is rewarded in the end.
Play.
5-all. See the Koreans desperately trying to move the opponents around. And so far, the Stoevas have successfully handled the pressure. Just as I say that, an error at the net.
6-5.
They have been staying focused for a lot of that rally, but again, it's a lot of awareness that is required by both Stephanie and Gabriela Stoeva as they move about, and hard to keep up with those long rallies. Yeah. Goes for the body shot.
7-5.
Gergana takes a 2-point lead. 3 in a row for the Koreans now. You always see them sort of closing in the final few points before a break. Baek and Lee once more trying to exert pressure. Lovely placement.
8-5.
Terrific third shot.
Get ready.
It's all going
9-5.
their way at the moment. It's a 4-point advantage. They were 4-5 down, and they've gone on a 5-point run now.
Service
touch
over.
from
6-9.
Gabriela. Just a softer touch at the net. Catches So-hee completely by surprise.
Seven, 9.
Last 2 points at the net have troubled the Koreans. It's almost like they weren't expecting it, and then just like that, it's a 2-point game. Oh, lucky.
Service over.
by
10-7.
Lee So-hee on the
Lee.
return of
Lee.
serve. She pounced on it early, catches the tape,
Okay.
and rolls over.
10-7.
Serve back with the Koreans. Yeah, looking for the kill.
11-7.
And on the third time, they find the way. 11-7 at the break. It's the world number threes who are still ahead and have a foot in the door here in this women's doubles match. After a few attempts, they come through on the third time of asking. Gergana delivering the final blow.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court. Lee, please change the shuttle. Change the shuttle, please.
So
Back
they're a
to serve.
game and 4 points ahead. Lee So-hee and Gergana
And
looking
Stephanie
to
to receive.
secure Korea's place in the knockouts.
11-7. Black.
Nice rolling serve. Oof, missed it. Looking for the net roll on the
Service
backhand.
over. 8-11.
Was a step too far. So
Please
he
welcome the
fifth
technical
Uber
officials
Cup
for number one.
appearance here after 2016.
Get
She
ready.
missed the 2018 one, but then played in 2021, 22, and 24. And has won the trifecta of medals, gold, silver, and bronze in the Uber Cup. Lee So-hee. Nice. Just trying her utmost to clear things out, and then a deceptive drop right in the middle from Gergana.
Service over.
Does the job.
12-8.
You could see Lee So-hee just pounding her way to those smashes, but it was Gergana's deceptive drop that catches the Stoevas by surprise. She was a silver medalist in 2016 on her debut, Lee So-hee, then had a couple of bronze in 21 and 24, but that gold medal, of course, coming in 2022. Nice. Right down the middle. It's all about the placement, and
13-8.
Gergana is placing the shuttle extremely well at the moment. Whether it's a slower drop or the faster forehand, there she gets the placement spot on.
And now our first number one will commence with the Uber Cup tie between Japan and Turkey. Please welcome the first women's
Change
singles.
rackets, she's broken her strings, and Lee So-hee
Service
unable
over.
to keep the rally going.
9-13.
Fourth Uber Cup appearance with this lady, Gergana, 2018, 2022,
9-13.
now 26. It's an 8-1 win-loss in the Uber Cup. Gergana, she was 4-1 with her former partner, Lee Yu-lin, and 4-0 with Lee So-hee. Partner together for the first time in the 2024 Uber Cup. Won all 4 of their matches. It's gone long. No, it's called in.
10-13.
Looked like it was going long, but it's caught the line. So, clawed back 2 points here. Well worked point by the
11-13.
Bulgarians. And this is their best run in game 2. Try and close the gap here.
Play.
3 in a row.
Service over.
Costly error for Stephanie Stoeva, that one.
11.
She smacked it straight into the net. Just breaks that run, that momentum that they were developing. Much needed reprieve for Baek and Lee instead.
Full.
Really whipped that.
15-11.
Gergana. Look at that again. And it's as much about the pace of the shuttle as it was about how it was positioned right on Gabriella's backhand.
Service over. 12-15.
Yeah, lovely.
13-15.
Lovely play from Gabriella. Real alertness at the net. Able to read. The serve extremely well. They've just not had
Service
the
over. 16-13.
ability to really build any kind of lead or open up a gap here in this match where it's been hard against Baek and Lee, who always managed to get back into these exchanges. And Stoeva has found it really tough. Try and shake them off. Another long rally, and it was again another mistake they had drawn from
17-13.
their opponents, but just staying in it. Gabriella Stoeva went in the hunt for the smash, didn't quite find the line. It's all about the return.
18-13.
And the third shot. 3 points required now by Baek and Lee to close out this tie. Ooh. Catches the tape and gets it over.
19-13.
She'll take it. Two more points. Missed it.
Service over. 14-19.
Close it out. Makes a mistake, So-hee. stops a 4-point run instead. Yeah, well left. Again, just pushing
Service over.
the Stoevas to play the
match
back
point.
court, make
14.
the lifts, and draws the error. They've not allowed them to really have much say on the court. 6 match points. And on the first time of asking, they convert. Gergana and So-hee secure a straight games win over Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva. It was impressive the way they went about the match, especially at the
Match won by
crucial
Korea.
times.
21-17.
the end of each game.
21-14.
It was Baek and Lee who sort of turned up the ante. Couldn't allow the Stoevas any kind of look in those final points. And they've secured the win as a result. And a win for Korea as a result. 3-0. That would mean that they're pretty much through to the knockouts. 25 minutes in the first game, 22 minutes in the second. 17 and 14. Victory for Gergana and Lee So-hee. Coming up, we're going on to the third women's singles tie, and that's Kim Ga-ram versus Elena Popivanova of Bulgaria. That's the match on court 2. Watching live coverage of the Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2026, coming to you from the city of Horsens, Denmark, which is a city that's over 800 years old. Plenty of arts and culture here. And in August, in fact, it hosts the largest medieval festival in Northern Europe. It is hosting the Thomas and Uber Cup Finals this year. And here on court 2, we've got 2 more matches left after Korea secured a 3-0 win already. It's the women's singles that we are looking forward to now. Kim Ga-ram going up against Elena Popivanova. That's the match that's coming up. Well, this will be their first meeting. Kim Ga-ram is given an opportunity here to keep Korea's clean record, try and sweep Bulgaria in this Group D clash. She's taking on, of course, a teenager from Bulgaria in Elena Popivanova. Just 15 years of age is Popivanova. There she is. And wow, what a moment for her, playing in her first Uber Cup, taking on some of the biggest names in the sport. Very much still a player on the junior circuit is Elena Popivanova. As I mentioned, this will be the first time these two players meet. Kim Ga-ram, well, number 259 now, but
black.
She's taking on Popivanova, who doesn't even have a world ranking if she plays on the junior circuit.
Set.
24 years of age is Kim Ga-ram, right-hander from Gyeongnam in South Korea. As you see there, she's ranked 259 in the world now. Used to be world number 65 back in March of 2024. Has not quite made the progress she would have, has had to deal with quite a few injuries. And, this year has only played in the Thomas and Uber Cup. See there, beat Ines Costero in the first round against Spain, 9-8 in 24 minutes. And that's been her first tournament on the elite level for Kim Ga-ram. Second Uber Cup appearance after 2024. Elena Popivanova, as I mentioned, has no ranking because she plays on the junior circuit. And, well, this is her biggest outing yet. In 2026, she's 4-2 in the win-loss statistics, 67% of matches won. For Popivanova, lost to Hye-jeong in the first round against Thailand, 10-21, 4-21 in 22 minutes. And this will be a different task because Kim Ga-ram, while very much lower ranked than Hye-jeong, a different kind of player, and still a big challenge for Popivanova.
Ready to play.
Concerning about how heavily taped up Kim Ga-ram's left leg is, especially the calf and shin area. Whether she is carrying anything. I mean, we saw Yu-jin win quite easily, having not played a lot of matches this year. I'm wondering or suspecting that she might have also carried some niggles early on, but was fine in her second women's singles matchup against Pavlova. Kim Ga-ram might also be the same, where nothing of concern against Popivanova. We saw the officials for that match, Remy Berliot of Canada and Paul Marco de Kuiper of Netherlands.
Ladies and
apart
gentlemen,
from the Thomas Uber Cup,
on my right, Korea,
this tournament was the
represented by
Scottish Open
Kim Karam.
back in November last year.
And on my
Kim
left,
Karam.
Bulgaria, represented by Elena Popivanova. Bulgaria to serve.
A big moment
Love
for the
all.
15-year-old as Elena
Play.
Popivanova gets this third women's singles underway.
Out. Service over. 1, love.
Nice return.
Service over. 1, all.
Service over. 11, 9. It's over.
Good net
Service
shot.
over.
Goes for the
2,
drop as close
1.
to the front line as possible. Popivanova was playing on the Bulgarian Junior International in April. And the Bulgarian Under-17 International as well.
3, 1.
She reached the final of the Bulgarian Under-17 International.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Service over.
Women's singles
2, 3.
Coaches,
won the
30
title
years.
by beating Asya Tuana Achar of Turkey. Nice, good pace from
3,
Popivanova. Changed the tempo completely.
Service over. 4, 3.
And Popivanova was also part of the European Team Championships gold for Bulgaria. She played one group stage match in that. And finds herself at the Uber Cup. That's well wide.
5, 3.
She did well to defend the faster
Service over.
smash Popivanova, and that just
5.
threw Kim Garan off.
All.
Back in level scores as a result.
Service over.
Lovely. Just pops it over the net.
Service over.
Kim Garan.
6,
It's not been an easy start, far from it. You see with Popivanova's back face towards her opponent, Kim Garan, using the front court.
7, 5.
Take your minute. Take your minute. Yes. Right court. 13, 11.
Nice, really nice touch there. Much softer
8, 5.
with the drop. Let's see Kim Garan, yeah.
Thank you.
Just turns the racket head and gets the slower shot. Executed really well. That's got the line. And now she's starting to
9,
find
5.
her way around the court, Kim Garan. It's 4 straight points. the edge of the court
5.
extremely well. That time with the cross-court smash. Chance here to go into the mid-game interval with a commanding lead. Soft drop
11-5.
once
Interval.
more, getting the job done, and it's 11-5 at the break in favor of Korea. We saw her play the faster smashes and now mixes it up with the drop shot there. Popivanova nowhere near it. Now has a 6-point lead after 5 minutes of play.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Service over.
11-5. Play.
11-5 to Kim Garam. So a 7-point run now
5.
after 5 all. It's been one-way traffic in favor of the Korean. Popivanova's game sort of
13-5.
coming off the handles here. Nice shot, really nice shot. The racket head up and just
14-5.
again nudges the shuttle over Kim Garam.
Service over.
Rare mistake. He's been on a
14.
terrific run, 9 points. Mistake at the net gives Popivanova some breathing space.
Service over. 15-6.
She gives away the point just as easily. In 2024, when she played the Uber Cup, Kim Garam, she played the number 3 position in women's singles, then 2. Has a 3-1 win-loss record. Oh! It's just blended out.
Service over. 7-16.
Oh, she's not being able to find the winners, Popivanova, but Kim Garam is helping,
16.
keeping her opponent's match or scoreboard ticking with some errors.
Service over. 17-7.
See Hye-jeong there, who really set the tone for this tie, seeing off Nalbantova quite easily in just 33 minutes. Well, what was probably the trickiest of all the women's singles matchups.
18-7.
14.
3 points required. Really nice shot there. It's good effort from Popivanova, but ran out of options there.
19-7.
Saw her play the net extremely well, Kim Garam, dragging her opponent forward, forcing the lift. 2 points required take the advantage here. It's wide, and that brings up numerous game point
20.
opportunities for
Game
Kim.
point 7.
Well left.
Game.
In the end, was another error from
First game won by
Popivanova
Korea,
that
21-7.
sees Kim take the advantage, 21-7 in the opening game. 10 minutes played, it's been smooth sailing for Korea once more. Kim Garam, who made a few errors that she would have liked to, I'm sure, remove from her game. In the end, delivers as required, forcing Popivanova to play the back line and makes the mistake as a result. 21-7 to Kim.
Thank you. Sixteen, 19.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Over. 20. Game point 16.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Game 2 now for this third women's singles tie between Kim and Popivanova. Kim Garan having secured the opening game fairly easily.
Love.
21-7. Didn't really look back from 5-all in that game. Went on a 9-point run, which sealed the fate for Popivanova. Looking to avoid that now.
2, love.
This is a good response. Confusion by Kim about whether that was her point or not.
Service over. 1, 2.
Well, gets on the scoreboard easily enough. And on level terms.
All.
In 2024, when Kim Garam was in the Uber Cup, she won all her group stage matches as the #3 women's singles. Beat Mexico and USA before beating Denmark as well. Jakobsen of Denmark. And she did it in 3 games. Well, Popivanova finally gets a winner with a down-the-line smash. Something she's been on the hunt for. Gets that lift. Didn't have to make the jump. Has the height to create the angle. You get the feeling that Kim Garan is not going to push herself too much in this match.
Service over. 3, all.
So in 24, she won all her group matches without dropping a game. Kim Garam did not play in the quarterfinal, did not need to. And then in the semifinal, she played against Esther Wardoyo
4,
of Indonesia
3.
and lost that in 3. And that was her solitary loss in this tournament. And that's also how Korea lost the semi-final.
5-3.
That final semi-final, of course, Kim Ga-eun was the number 2 singles because Yu-jin was pushed up to number 1. Good return again. Well, a few errors now from Kim, which is unusual. Again. Has to keep her alertness here. Great play. That is terrific from Popivanova, who's
5.
suddenly woken up here. Had some good winners, 3 points in a row. Including the front court. And the smash on the side.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Misjudgment
7,
from
5.
Kim there. And suddenly Popivanova finds herself in a 2-point lead. 4-point run.
Eight, 5.
What's going on in Kim's mind? This is really not
Service over.
how she would have liked
6,
the scoreline to be
8.
poised. Has to find her way back quickly. That's better. Goes
7,
for the steep
8.
smash. Both areas, Popivanova needing to find better answers than lifting to Kim Ga-eun. Getting punished more often than not. She's able to play the front court as well, showing good variety right back in the mix now, 8-all.
Nine, 8.
Service error
Service
from
over.
Kim.
9-all.
Nice. Smart play. Persisting on the forehand of Popivanova,
Service
even
over.
though she'd sort of moved
10,
away
9.
from that right-hand side. Good drop. Really good drop.
11,
Soft drop
9.
from
Interval.
Kim Ga-eun means that Korea are 11-9 up at the mid-game interval. It's been closer than the first game, that's for sure. Popivanova certainly had a chance with a 5-point run, but Kim Ga-eun is right back on top of this women's singles tie. 9 minutes played.
5-2.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
5-2.
Players on court. Eleven, 9. Play.
Couldn't quite get it over.
9. Elena.
Popivanova looking for the cross net on the forehand.
Thank you.
Umpire telling Popivanova to just put the towel into the box, as is expected of the players.
13,
serve.
9.
Well, that little blip from Kim Garam midway through this, or the start of this second game, has seemed to be under control. And she's back into her winning ways.
14, 9.
Was big on the cross-court smash. See the overhead action.
15, 9.
So, with the scoreboard ticking away, time is running out for Popivanova to get going here. It seems inevitable.
Service over.
She is
10,
benefiting from some of
15.
the mistakes coming off Kim's racket, but it's still a 5-point advantage. Kim Garam in no real trouble here.
Service over. 16, 10.
Went on a 6-point run from 9-all, and that's just changed the face of this game for Kim Garam.
Service fault called. Too high. Service over. 11, 16.
4-7.
Service over. 17, 11.
Nice shot. That is really well played. Finally an opportunity for Popivanova to show
12, 17.
what she's capable of. Able to move around the shuttle on both ends of her opponent. Called out. It was a late call, and
Bulgaria
Popivanova is challenging it.
Called out.
Yeah, good challenge from
Correction
Popivanova.
in.
It got the line.
13, 17.
And she's made it a 4-point game as a result.
Play.
She's missed that.
14, 17.
Get it within the line. Kim Garam.
6.
Enough time. Makes a mistake. 3 points here, Popivanova, and then
Service over. 18,
gets in
14.
her own way. Must be frustrating.
19-14.
2 points is all that's required now by Kim Ga-ram to secure victory here and give Korea a 4-0 lead. I feel that it's just a matter of time now. That's brilliant. Nice
Service
little return
over. 15.
on the backhand
19.
net left. Net roll, I should say.
16-19.
Wry smile from Kim. She's let this game get closer than it really should have been. That's what we were talking about, or I was talking about, in terms of being complacent or getting complacent.
17-19.
Your opponent is not quite at the same level as you. 2-point game. She's won 6 of the last 7. Popivanova.
8-7.
Good pickup. Really good save there by Kim. And pops it over.
18-19.
Unable to catch the line, and there's a real chance here now for Popivanova to do something she hasn't been able to do all tournament. Try to take a game off her opponent. What a huge confidence boost that would be. Kim Ga-ram steps it up
Service over.
when
20.
she needed to do
Match
so the
point.
most.
18.
2 match points as a result. Concern there for a short while for Kim. But it got too close for comfort.
Game.
Gets it over the net with the backhand and secures victory on the first match point. Opportunity 21-18 though, that second game. A lot tighter than Kim
Match won by
Ga-ram would
Korea.
have expected,
21-7.
but she's come through.
21-18.
Popivanova, despite her best efforts, couldn't quite match up to her opponent. And so, after 27 minutes, Kim Ga-ram has given Korea a 4-0 lead with a 21-7, 21-18 victory. Coming up, we move on to the women's doubles, the 5th and final match of this tie. Na-eun and Kim Hye-jeong going up against Gergana, Pavlova and Svetlana Popivanova of Bulgaria. You're watching live coverage of the BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2026. We're coming to you live from the city of Horsens in Denmark. The tournament back in Denmark since 2021, where the city of Aarhus was the host, and now Horsens, one of the oldest cities in this country, doing a great job of hosting this major event. Here on court 2 on day 3, we are into our final tie of the Group D clash between Korea and Bulgaria. Korea in a comfortable position, 4-0 up, looking to sweep their opponents in this final women's doubles tie between Hye-jeong and Kim and Pavlova and Popivanova. That's the match that's about to get underway on court 2 as we see the officials have taken their place. And if you're wondering why it's Kim Hye-jeong and Na-eun, why Hye-jeong is not part of the Korea squad, I beg your pardon. It's because Hye-jeong is injured, had surgery on her knee in February, and is out of action as a result. So they've paired these two again once more. Hye-jeong and Kim, well familiar with each other, used to be former world number 3s themselves. And so, another solid women's doubles pair for Korea to depend on in this tournament. Kim Hye-jeong has been sitting on the sidelines supporting her team, and now it's her turn to deliver against these two young ladies, Gergana Pavlova and Svetlana Popivanova of Bulgaria. Pavlova, of course, was in action earlier in the second women's singles and lost out to Yu-jin in straight games. Maybe she can still help her nation get a win here in the Uber Cup. The women's doubles, maybe. Well, it will be a big task nonetheless, because there's a lot of ranking points and places between these two pairs, even though Hye-jeong and Kim no longer play together. This will be their first meeting. Pavlova and Popivanova ranked 878th in the world in women's doubles.
All right, come for the toss. Hye-jeong, I have red and black.
Hye-jeong and Kim,
Red, the
both
color for
top
you.
20 players.
It's black. Who will receive? Gergana will receive. Who will serve? Kim Hye-jeong will serve. Which side? On my right side.
But the coin toss done and dusted by Latif Yohari, the umpire. And well, as I was saying, Pavlova and Popivanova ranked well below their opponents. Hye-jeong, Na-eun, who enjoyed a career best ranking of number 3 in the world with Kim Hye-jeong in December of 2022. You see that? He's currently ranked 204 in the world. From Seoul, South Korea, the capital. And Kim Hye-jeong, of course, as we have seen very often on tour this year with her normal partner Kong Hye-jeong, is ranked 5th in the world. Is ranked 5th in the world with Kong Hye-jeong. Has gone up as high as number 3. In fact, I have to also say that Hye-jeong Na-eun, in fact, is now number 12 in the world with her current partner, Lee Yeon-woo. Beat Karula and Jimenez 11 and 4 in the match against Spain, and gave, of course, Korea the 5-0 sweep in their first outing. Pavlova, who plays both singles and doubles, as you see there, is high ranking of 203 in the world with her normal partner, Pavlova, who she plays with on the Future Series a lot. So this is kind of like a scratch pairing, but they have played together before, but not for a long time. That's the way to explain it. Svetlana Popivanova, as you see there, former world number 80 with her current partner, Michaela Shepisheva.
Ready to play.
Pardon, on the Challenger circuit. And these two, they played together on the EU Championships, Michaela and Popivanova, and lost in the first round to Sweden. So they were in action 2 weeks ago, Popivanova and her normal partner, but haven't played together with Pavlova. Did partner together at the European Team Championships, these two, where they lost to Turkey. Arin and Bektaş of Turkey winning 21-11, 21-10 in the group stage. So Latif Johari is your umpire, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Fabio Beto. They'll officiate this final tie as Korea go for their second 5-0 sweep in this Yuba Cup. Only China have been able to win both their matches so far 5-0. Korea looking to follow in the same pattern. In fact, in 2024, when they played the Yuba Cup, Korea won all 3 of their group matches in 5-0. That was when they were in Group D with Denmark, United States, and Mexico.
Gentlemen,
they won all 3 ties.
on my right,
That's
Korea, represented by Kim Hye-jeong and Na-eun. And on my left, Bulgaria, represented by Svetlana Popivanova and Gergana Pavlova. Korea to serve, Kim Hye-jeong to Gergana Pavlova. Love all, play. One love.
And straight away, the Koreans get on the scoreboard, make their intentions known.
Two love. Aggressive
attacking play from Jeong and Kim to start things off.
Four love.
Flat, fast exchange. Mixing it up already. 4-love lead. It's a quick fire start for the Koreans. Obviously, for Jeong and Kim, it's a 1-0 win-loss record because they're only playing in the Yuba Cup this year. Won their match in the first round. 100% win record as a result. That's gone wide. Good catch by the umpire. Latif Johari.
5-love.
Well out of control, and he's got it in safe hands. Is the shuttle. Nice. Slower drop.
Hold.
Great change of pace from Kim Hye-jeong.
6-love.
She set it up really well. So Kong Hye-jeong, a normal partner, has picked up an injury, had to have knee surgery, couldn't make it for this year's Uber Cup, and so we see Kim and Jeong back together again. It's not a bad backup plan for Korea at all, it'd be fair to say. Look at that 6-love lead. Just prolong the rally, hoping to get the Koreans to make a mistake. And fortunately, it went the other way around. 46 shot, that one. That's a good attempt to engage in the exchanges with Kim and Jeong, but they're far too experienced to get drawn into any kind of troublesome situation. Look at that.
8-love.
Even under pressure, able to redirect the shuttle beautifully.
19-17. Play.
Nice. Oh, just
Serves
gets it.
over. 1-8.
Stuck on the net, and it finally gives Pavlova and Popivanova a break. Ends the 8-point run, courtesy of the error from Kim Hye-jeong.
Serves over. 9-1.
Nicely. And again, just coming undone at the net.
2-9.
Kim.
Nine.
That's the first real point that the Bulgarians have been able to score. Putting Kim under pressure. Ooh, hesitation from Jeong. Excellent rack.
4-9.
Went on the attack, Pavlova and Popivanova. Were rewarded.
Serves over. 10-4.
And that rally meant Jeong and Kim retake the serve. Nice.
11-4 in the
front
ball.
court nicely. Kim Hye-jeong, and they have taken the lead 11-4 at the break. Had quick fire opening half to this game, just 7 minutes played.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Pavlova,
11-4.
Popivanova looking a little bit out of their depth here.
Play.
And this women's doubles clash. Plenty to think about. Had a nice little 3-point run, which got them in a more secure place as far as the scoreline is concerned. But they have been
12-4.
much better at the flatter game, Jeong and Kim. Yeah, she's found the corner. Really nicely put away.
13-4.
Point advantage now. And that game seems to be getting away from the Bulgarians. They're using all areas of the court. At the moment, Jeong and Kim giving any kind of look into their opponents. It's a third Uber Cup appearance for Kim Hye-jeong, 22. Kim and Jeong partnered up in the group stages
16-4.
versus Canada and won. Kim went on to win all matches played. In 2024, won 2 group matches, Kim Hye-jeong versus Mexico and USA. Claire. Yeah, does a good job to keep the shuttle down. Bring it down.
16.
Popivanova.
Six, 16. Serve server, 17-6.
4 points is what they need to take the advantage here. That's a wayward shot.
Serve server, 7-17.
Have to just stay alert, stay aware. Yeah, pounced on that, Jeong Na-eun.
Serve server, 18-7.
Popivanova, no chance to respond. 3 points required. Nice, really nice net shot from Jeong. A long rally. Bulgarians doing well to stay in it.
Serve server,
It's a mistake that comes
18.
off Kim's racket, trying to get over the net with a
Svetlana
slower
to serve.
shot. 10-point game. Still to try and claw back from. Good pace. And a deft touch
Serve server,
from Kim Hye-jeong. She
19-8.
makes up for the previous mistake. Now 2 points required. You see Kim Hye-jeong really getting into the net game.
serve server,
We've got to give credit to
19.
Pavlova and Popivanova, who've just kept at it, stayed as much in the rallies as possible. Popivanova, just 20 years of age, the left-hander. Has made a good showing of herself against a much more experienced pair. That time, the backhand going wide, and it's
Stoeva, 20.
multiple
Game point 9.
game point opportunities. You could see Park Ju-bong getting involved. And, potentially how Jeong and Kim should be approaching this last few points. It's been a pretty good showing for the Koreans. I'm sure he'd be happy with how things have played out.
Game.
Missed it.
First
Looking for the
game
net
won by
ball.
Korea,
Pavlova couldn't quite get it over.
21-9.
And so Jeong and Kim take the opening game 21-9. About 13 minutes of play, and they have a major advantage here, going for the clean sweep.
들어가. 생각만 하지 말고 딱 들어가고 그다음 한번 잡으려고 하고 딱 들어가고 뒷사람이 그거 빠지는 볼 잡고 그게 같이 연결돼야지 연결. 이거 쑥 들어. 정말 좀 돼. 기다 싶은 건 9시니까 아니면 안 돼. 힘들도 되니까 최소한 해야 돼. 아니 나 들어가서 들어주고 해.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Ready for game 2 in this women's doubles clash between Korea and Bulgaria. It's the
Second game.
5th and final tie, the second
Level.
women's doubles match. And it's Kim and Jeong who have a big advantage now, having taken the opening game 21-9. I think it's fair to say that
One love.
never dares to lose. And far superior than their opponents, their young opponents in Pavlova and Popivanova. 22-year-old Pavlova, 20-year-old Popivanova. Playing in their first Yuba Cup.
Serve Silva, 1-all.
As well to get the shuttle at an awkward position for Kim Hye-jeong to respond. Just intercepted at the net. Well, Pavlova. Well, Hye-jeong Na-eun making her third Yuba Cup appearance as well. One group match that we talked about that they played together in 2022, which they won. But then she played 3 matches in 2024 with Hye-jeong at the Yuba Cup and won all 3 as well. So she's got a 4-0 win-loss record in the Yuba Cup. This does Kim Hye-jeong, who has a much higher number of matches played.
Silva, 3-2.
Aggressive hitting by Kim, the backcourt,
4-2.
forcing Bulgarians to live time and time again, eventually lose control of the shuttle. Bulgarians to stay and keep pace with their opponents. Hye-jeong, 5-0 win-loss in the Yuba Cup. Played in the final in 2022. Yeah, a happy team overall. Nearly there, the Koreans. Kim played with Kong in the final in 2022. And they beat Hwang Dongping and Lee Won-mei in straight games. It's been straightforward now for Kim and Kong. That was the first women's doubles final that Kim and Kong played in 22. So, all about bringing the tournament or winning matches for Korea at the highest level.
8-2.
6-point advantage now. After a slightly tight start, it's now a 6-point run with that 7 for the Koreans. And it's been a hard lesson to learn for Bulgaria today, but a lesson indeed, as they've taken on a very talented, extremely disciplined Korea.
10-2.
Now Kim and Jeong can taste the finish line. On top of their game, 8-point lead. Yeah,
11-2.
take a charge.
Interval.
11-2 at the break. There's no way back from here, it would seem, for Pavlova and Popivanova. Just had 7 minutes played.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. (11-2).
11-2 in favor of Jeong and Kim in game 2, having taken the opening game 21-9. They're really turning the screw here now. Started with a good serve, kept it low, and then on the third shot, just nudging the shuttle into the corner. 10-point lead. It's 10 straight points for the Koreans. Good rally this for Bulgaria. Not really being able to prolong these exchanges too much, and as soon as they do, they have a chance, as we see there. Stops the 10-point run. Kim Hye-jeong driving that backhand straight into the net. Again.
For 12.
She'll be a little bit annoyed with herself, I'd imagine.
Hold.
Oh, good interception.
Serve silver.
Very good interception from
13-4.
Just waiting patiently at the net. And look at how she takes on the shuttle. Very alert. Good rotation between these two. Moving forward with ease, and senses an opportunity to kill off the point. 10-point advantage. Still defending Popivanova. Good to see.
15-4.
Too much in the end. Now, curtains are slowly closing down on this tie. Oh, did well to reach that, Na-eun.
Bulgaria challenges
towards the net.
Out.
There'll be a challenge here because the Bulgarians believe they might have cut the line. It's pulled out. Na-eun had a good look at it when she left it. So
Challenge
unsuccessful
unsuccessful. One challenge
by
remaining.
Pavlova and Popivanova.
16-4.
And it's 5 points
Play.
required
39, yes.
to close out this Group B clash. Again, forcing them to play the lines.
17-4.
Hye-jeong draws out the error. 4 points required. Good redirection. And unlike their opponents, they're getting everything right at the moment, Hye-jeong and Kim. I could certainly feel for the Bulgarians. This has not been easy.
19-4.
And at some point, they'll look back and hopefully make the most of this experience.
20 match
And so,
point.
loads
4.
of match points for Hye-jeong and Kim in the second women's doubles. And they only needed the one, as Na-eun, who's been so good at the net throughout this match, converts another to secure a very, very straightforward win for Korea in the end there. 21-9, 21-4.
Match won by Korea. 21-9.
Game 2 when they went on a 10-point
21-4.
run and really take their opponents out of this contest. See Na-eun with a lovely round the head cross-court winner. We'll be back to the drawing board for the Bulgarians, but An experience nonetheless, playing some of the best in the world here against Korea. Confirmation that it's 21-9, 21-4 in 26 minutes. And Hye-jeong and Kim secure the 5-0 sweep for Korea against Bulgaria in Group D. Their second 5-0 scoreline after beating Spain in similar fashion, and saving their toughest challenge against Thailand in the coming days. Yeah, she'll be happy with the way they came through, especially in the second game. Went on a big run of 10 points to start and then 8 in the second half. So confirmation that was 5-0 to Korea. An Se-young putting them on their way in 35 minutes against Nalbantova, 7-12. And then Yu-jin taking even lesser time against Pavlova, 6-9, that scoreline. The longest match of this tie was the first women's singles, and it was Baek and Lee who won straight games against Stoeva sisters, 21-17, 21-14, but needed 47 minutes to do so. And then Kim Ga-ram, followed by Na-eun and Kim Hye-jeong, securing straight game wins in less than half an hour. So that brings us to the end of the coverage here for session 2. Join us again in the evening at 6:30 Denmark time for another Uber Cup clash. That is Group C action between Chinese Taipei and Canada at 6:30 local time. Shazad Haq will take you through that. But from me, Mo Shamidat, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.